I'm Nerdarchy Ted.
And I'm Nerdarchy Dave.
Welcome to Nerdarchy, for nerds, by nerds. Alright, looks like we're going to be back at some Zoo Mafia again.
Diving back into the zoo, that's right. So if you're unfamiliar with Zoo Mafia RPG, and this is the first time you're saying it, it is the role-playing game that we Nerdarchy are working on currently. The quick start rules are out, as are the form-fillable playbooks over on nerdarchy.com. At the store, you can go download those for free. There's also a ZooMafiaRPG.com that you can go to and sign up for the newsletter to stay in the know. Zoo Mafia is all about being a zoo animal who is also trying to become a made animal in the mafia. There are 3 crime families. You've picked one to try and to get into, and that's the premise of the game in a nutshell.
All right, so today we're going to talk about the Grifter Playbook, but I guess I kind of have to ask, well, what's a playbook?
So a playbook is basically, it's almost like a pre-gen, mostly filled out character sheet that Powered by the Apocalypse games use. And when you decide to pick your playbook, that's like picking your character class in maybe like a D&D style game, but there's choices on the playbook, so they're not all exactly the same, but they are very similar.
And I guess like our first question here is going to be, what is the role of a grifter? What does a grifter do?
Basically, a grifter is a con person and confidence person, but we kind of like boiled it down even more than that. They understand and study people. They build networks of contacts. They take on different identities. They know their way around forgery. They keep caches for grifts. They maintain a secret hideout.
So there's a lot of fun angles to be able to play with, and with each of our playbooks, our character classes, if you will, we have all of these things that they've got the ability to do, so that they're not just pigeonholed into they only can do this one thing, so that you can have a wide array of character options within the zoo. So with the grifter, we're going to look at the stats, and the stats are awareness, magnetism, moxie, precision, sly, and wild. So for your grifter, magnetism is going to be your major stat. It's your appeal or your presence, your ability to interact with the other animals in the zoo. So you generally would want a high magnetism. Your best bonus should be going towards there. And when you create a playbook in Powered by the Apocalypse, you have an array to choose from, similar to like the standard array in D&D, but it doesn't just give you numbers, it tells you where you could put them. So on the playbook, you have those choices. So you would circle a column and decide, this is going to be the stats that you're looking to do. All right, so, we just talked about the stats, so let's talk about moves. So you're going to get to choose one between these two, Ace in the Hole and Call in a Favor. Ace in the Hole, you get the ability to stash goods and be able to, kind of access it once per job to either, sell something or move some kind of product. Or you can call in a favor and either get someone to help you out or get access to new information that you might not have already had.
Both of which basically rely on the grifter's ability to develop networks and with people and be able to get either goods or information.
When we move into the next section, you get to choose 2 between these 4 abilities. Safe house, you know people, you know who I am, and you've got the papers. A safe house is just what it sounds like. You've got a place that no one knows about unless you tell them. You know people. It's basically going to be like insight. You know how to, read other people. You know who I am. It's kind of like your to D&Dize it. It's going to be alter self. You put on a disguise and you get to try and fool people that you're somebody you're really not. And you've got the papers. You're a master forger. So changing documents, writing documents, what have you. This is what you've got the ability to do.
Yeah, so that's all the moves in a nutshell, and then from there, you're basically going to pick clothing and gear and stuff, which don't have a diverse difference in how they operate in the game, because it is more of a narrative, story-driven game than it is a crunchy mechanic-style game. And that is the Grifter in a nutshell.
If you're used to playing charisma-type characters, the Grifter is going to be something that you're going to lean towards. So if you like all the stuff that Nerdarchy creates, so why not come check out Nerdarchy the store over on the website, or come support us over on Patreon. Links are going to be down in the description below.
Hey, let us know what you think of the Grifter down in the comments below. Have you downloaded the quick start rules yet? Have you run Zoo Mafia for your friends? Let us know how it went.
While you're out there, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, click on that notification bell. You know the drill.
Quick reminder, we drop new videos on the channel several times a week, so come on back, but you can't wait till then. Check out the Zoo Mafia RPG button playbook.
So until next time,
Stay nerdy.